This is Terry and Trey here, or really just Trey, because we kind of kicked Terry out tonight.
Bye, Felicia.
Take note.
Big Beach.
We're here.
My man Alan Houston.
It's different this time, but it sounds like you're
Reggie in town.
Three other lovely young ladies going to join us tonight, and they all happen to work for Knicks Film School. So I have with us tonight Tiffany, Steffi, and Suyok. And I think we're gonna start by, I want each of you, if you can just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself and why are we here talking about the Knicks tonight? So I'll start with Steffi.
Oh, me. All right.
Yes.
So I'm a new Knicks fan, like a year old.
Okay.
That exists? Wow.
I'm from Ecuador, but I was born in Brooklyn, but I grew up in Ecuador, and now I'm in Jersey. So
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay.
But so I didn't even like basketball. I didn't get it because like I grew up with soccer.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I knew. And then one day, I don't know, out of nowhere, I just started watching a Knicks game. It was the Knicks versus the Lakers last year.
The Lakers and the Knicks. Kristaps Porzingis.
You guys remember the Jen Salter game? KP, 37 points, kills the Lakers.
Porzingis way outside. Hits a three. Back to Porzingis. Steps back. It's good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then I just started to like it, and then especially just New York. I was like, I don't care. I don't know anyone. I just know New York.
I love New York. Bring your kids.
I actually really like that because it's very rare that you hear someone is a new Knicks fan.
Right.
So I think this is really good. You're going to give us a really new, fresh perspective on the Knicks.
Exactly.
So, Tiffany, tell us about yourself a little bit.
I've been a Knicks fan since I was like 5. I have a twin brother, so like having a brother, you're always like following his lead. He's older.
Okay.
We're twins, but he's older by
By what, like a minute?
Actually, he's older by 18 minutes.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
okay. And I'm sure he rubs that in your face all the time.
Of course.
Alpha twin! Alpha twin!
So he's a big Knicks fan. He's a huge Knicks fan like me, and like I've just grown up on watching the Knicks. And I'm talking about them. I'm always talking about them to my friends, even if they don't care.
It's the Knicks. Screw the Knicks.
Whoa.
Cool. And Suyok, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I became a Knicks fan sometime in 94, 93, going to elementary school and talking with the boys, I guess. That's how I got in.
She likes movies, cats. She likes basketball.
I just actually...
You're sneaky.
In the class. So, like, people either, assumed I knew basketball, which I did, like I was tall and everything, but I actually grew up in Montenegro, so, like, I didn't get that from my family. Like, my father never watched sports or anything. He was not into it, but I had older cousins that were shorter than me, actually. So,
because Suyok, by the way, is 6 foot.
yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Right. So she's tall.
I'm 5'9", so I'm a.
No, you too.
Okay.
You make me feel normal if I say
Good for you guys.
I'm not.
I'm short.
But seeing as they're going with heights, yeah. So I'm short also. I'm like 5'1", so I'm short.
Right. It's good.
You're tiny.
They're negative.
Exactly.
When I was younger, I didn't appreciate basketball. My cousins always made me play because they needed an extra player, and I was taller.
And you're tall, right?
And that's the thing. I always had I watched basketball like a girl. I'm like, oh, I think John Starks is so cute. And my sister's like, no, you're going to be Ewing because you're the tallest. I'm like, no, but I want to be Starks. So that's why until later on, I didn't really appreciate it. I'm like, oh, wow. I guess I was honored to be Ewing.
Okay. Cool.
He was like
cool.
one of the Knicks greatest. So I'm like, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Tiffany, I know you said your brother because he was into basketball. The Knicks specifically, because as of recent, we have not been a great team. So what has kept you still rooting for the Knicks?
I mean, like Sue said, that's the hometown, and that's what I've known most of my life. So I'm always gonna root for the Knicks, even if my fans tease me. Like Are you a New Yorker and root for any other team but the Knicks?
To this day.
It's like I will never understand. I understand, like, you know, we've been bad for a very long time, but the team's been bad for a very long time. The home team, you know, they still their home team. So, and it's the Knicks. Like, we have history. Like, we're playing City. Like,
yep.
And you're gonna be mad. You're not a fan. So.
And Steffi, so you're a new fan, which is really interesting to me. You said a year.
I love New York. I'm like obsessed with New York. So I'm like, oh my God. And then I saw New York across their chest. I was like, okay, I'm rooting for the Knicks. And then I started reading about all the doubters and how people always talk down on the Knicks. I'm like, just watch us prove it.
Exactly.
Like,
but you guys know what's going to happen, right? You know we're going to have all these bandwagon fans as soon as the Knicks start playing.
I cannot wait.
You can't sit with us.
Because I know the ones that have been loyal for like the longest on Twitter, like for years now. We've been going through like each like saga.
I've never got attached to a team before, not even in soccer. I always follow players. But this is the first time that I root for a team. Like, I don't care who comes and who leaves. I'll always stick with the team. And I feel like we're tough, like the city, kind of. And like, you know, it's like we're the underdogs right now, but just watch us shine one day. And there you're gonna wish you were a fan.
Tiffany, one thing that you love about the Knicks.
One thing I love about the Knicks, especially this team, I just love the camaraderie that they have. They have every night. Like, they know they're the underdog going in every night.
Right.
They're expected to lose. They're expected to play ink and play for lottery balls or whatever. They still go out and play, and I still root for them to win, even though I do want Zion or
right.
You know, they still fight every night, and you know, that's why I root for them every night, and I'm always gonna root for them, like, until I can't root for them anymore.
And Sea York, one thing that you love about the Knicks.
Well, like Tiffany said, actually, like, how could you not root for them when you see them go in night after night and really give it their all, although some people will dispute it. And also just being at Madison Square Garden, there's a reason each player that is not on the Knicks falls in love with just the atmosphere. Yeah. So can you imagine like being on the Knicks, which, hello KD, I hope you see this one day. Somebody has to get this link.
Looks like we got a request there for someone.
Yeah. Send them the link when we're done.
Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna add him.
Maybe the fact that not even the team, it's just some of the fans of our team. I just don't like the fact that they want us to win so badly, but they want us to lose at the same time. Like, it's very confusing. I get it, but like some you know, fans root for certain players, like, to even fail. Like, don't like about the team, some part of the fandom. You know.
The fandom. Okay, the fandom. Sea York, what do you not like about the team?
I can't say the fandom because that is, you know, a part of being a New Yorker. Although some things honestly don't make sense, like like tanking fans, I don't get it every day. Like,
yes.
But
so you're not on Team Tank. You're not on Team Tank right now.
No. I am on Team Tank right now because I have no.
You got the game on. By the way, you guys know who's playing at the Garden tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm watching. Game is on while we're
Steffi, what do you not like about the team?
I guess I don't like sometimes the media. Like, it's not the team, because I feel like I came in a good time because I wasn't here for the Phil Jackson era.
You were so lucky.
Okay.
So I came when everything was like a little bit more under control. But I guess it's always like that negativity around the media when they talk about the Knicks sometimes.
Yes.
And it's like they don't give us the benefit of the doubt. It's always like, oh, it's the Knicks.
I would also say this, we're under so much media pressure, and I feel like it's really unfair sometimes when guys come here because they're under the spotlight. And had they been playing in any other city, they would not have to deal with that. So there is definitely a lot of added pressure playing for the Knicks and playing at the Garden. So that all encompasses that.
I like him. I will want him to play Frank more than he does because he only plays him a few minutes, never more than like 24 lately. Because at the beginning, he was playing like 30-something minutes.
Yep.
At the start, but now lately he's not playing him too much. But I'm gonna trust him. So hopefully there's a plan behind this. But I really like him, and every time like after the game they go and like ask him about the game or whatever, he's like, my kids.
Yes.
He's so invested in them.
Yes,
so
he is. He definitely is.
Yeah. So when you have that type of love, I feel like you want the best for everyone.
Right.
And then I trust him. I'm happy with him.
Cool. Tiffany, how are you feeling about the front office?
Oh, I love the direction they're going, and I saw that they're there at the game today. I don't know if it was Perry, but they're there at the game.
Steve Mills was there.
It was Steve Mills. Steve Mills is there. So they're doing their job. They better be there.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Fizdale. I was just watching his MSG video. Everything he's saying is like music to my ears. I love the way he speaks about his kids.
Cool. And Sue York, how are you feeling about our front office? Are you trusting their process?
I am. I definitely am. I feel like people need to be patient already. Like they're already, like some people are criticizing Fizdale, but how could you not love him? I listen to him talk, and don't you feel like you know him, or like he's just a regular guy? Like
take that for data. When I saw that clip, I was like, I love this guy. Love this guy. Very, very happy with the direction he's going. And as you said, when he talks about his kids, I always look at him, and when we met him, we went to the training camp, and we told him, like, you are like this uncle, that like the favorite uncle that everyone wants to work really hard for. He definitely seems like that guy.
I love them, all of them. I feel like with Kevin, I'm not so like overprotective with him because I feel like he has a great, his dad and his mom. His whole family is in White Plains, I think.
Yeah.
And like he's so good. But with Mitch, after reading that athletic piece of how like his grandma is living with him and how they're trying to be more not only coaches but kind of like teach him about life a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like a little more invested in his development, not only on the court, but off the court too.
Okay.
And I've seen him grow, like in interviews. He's so much better now.
Yes.
So like you see his growth, and that makes me happy. Like when I see him, I'm like, yes, let's go. And then when Alonso, he's so confident. He's good.
I love it. I mean, if Frank had
Alonzo Trey, Alonzo Trey in interviews is like he has that down.
He's but really, the confidence level.
Yes.
If Frank had just a little bit of like that, I'm the shit confidence, chip on his shoulder, like I know I'm who I am. Yeah,
it would probably do a lot for his game too, right?
Exactly.
Tiffany, our rookies.
Oh, Knox is my son. That's my son. I wrote a piece for him for Knicks Film School, and I saw him. I used to watch him. Like I used to watch him in college, and you could see it. And you had the talent. He had the length. He had the shot. He had the shot. I feel like he showed his what he can do on the defensive side, and I think the more his body gets bigger, he gets more comfortable with the NBA game. We'll see exactly what he can do on both sides of the court, and you can already see he has a shot like he's been shooting the ball in the NBA for like 5 years.
He sure does. And what you said about him getting bigger, we have to remember all of these guys are so young.
Yeah, they're babies.
They have not even reached their little growth spurt yet. So Knox, I'm not going to be surprised if he comes back next year.
Yeah.
Haven't grown a little bit.
Giannis, if you look at his rookie year and then you look at him now.
Yeah.
So I want to know your thoughts on Frank, and I'll start with you, Steffi.
I love him. He's my favorite. I have all the patience for him.
I will wait for you!
The kind of love I have for him is like if I had a little brother, that's how I will feel.
That's how I feel like he's my son. I'm like I want to nurture this kid.
Yes, I feel like overprotective about him.
Right.
I want, because I feel like it wasn't fair for him last year, and I feel like this year sometimes I feel like this is like always favors Mudiay over Frank.
Yes.
And that makes me mad a little bit because I wish he was like how he is with Mudiay with Frank.
Right. Yes, I do. I agree. If he was American, do you feel that he would have been given a better chance?
not because of where he's from, but because of his game and the way he grew up playing and the way he played in the European League.
Right.
I just feel like probably, you guys mentioned Mudiay. Mudiay plays the way Fizdale wants the team to play.
Yes.
I think that Frank is still trying to work his way towards that. And I'm not worried about Frank and him being on the Knicks. I'm not as worried as you guys might be. Will be our starting point guard. I've been saying this, and I get it, the minutes, and you said you feel like Knox is getting, more time on the court, I guess, or more play, more so than Frank. But I feel like they're taking their time with him, and they proved, like everybody else. Knox has proved, Mudiay has proved, Trey has proved, Alonzo has proved. He has to prove he's ready to do and get the minutes and play the game as long as they've been playing the game. Yeah,
you're correct. Fizdale did say that as well. He said that these guys have to work and prove themselves before he's going to put them on the court.
In training camp, he said that
Yes, he did. From the jump, he said that. So your thoughts on Frank?
I support Frank 100%. Sometimes, I was at the Bulls game, Bulls versus Knicks, and sometimes I notice he's scared to drive to the basket. Sometimes I want him to just set free and be him. Don't be scared. Use your whole entire body. But
be yourself. Be yourself.
But, I still have hope. Like I say, right now, everybody being against him kind of makes me want to root harder for him. That's what I do. I root for the underdog.
Yeah.
So I really hope. I don't know if it's because he came from France, the European League, but then you can't argue that because didn't Mudiay play in China? That's even softer, I think, than.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No offense.
Yeah. I want to see Frank get angry. Yeah. I want to see him get angry, and I want to see him get aggressive, because then I feel like you're saying he's not driving to the basket.
Yeah.
And you see glimpses of it. You see glimpses of it every now and again. I think after Fizdale benched him, when he finally came back out, it was like, okay, now I got to prove what I can really do.
And he has the skill. It's not like he doesn't have the talent. He doesn't have the skill.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm telling people. He's not an NBA player. I hate when they tell me that. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Hey, forget about it.
Where are you?
Last night.
His athleticism. If you see him in person, you ladies did, you could tell he's an NBA player.
We don't know if he's going to be with us next year. So how are you guys feeling about Mudiay being our starting point guard, staying with the team or not staying with the team? Are we developing him for someone else to take him to get better value? How do you guys feel about Mudiay?
Well, you know what? I'm going to admit, when the season started, I hated him. I wanted him on the team right away.
I just want you to know I don't blame you for hating me.
But he proved me wrong. Now am I thinking, I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm like, is he trying this hard because it's a contract year and he's trying to get signed? And you know what happens to the Knicks? As soon as we sign them, they go back to their mediocre play and we're stuck with them. So I don't know. I really want Mudiay to be our backup point guard.
Right.
If we're really going to go with Frank and, give Frank the actual, start to finish.
Okay. Tiffany, how are you feeling about Mudiay?
I feel like Mudiay wants to be a Knick, but it's a business. So I don't feel like he's going to be on the Knicks next year, but I feel like we'll find a home where he will still continue to play that way. I think he's playing that way because of Fizdale. Fizdale said he's going to fix Mudiay. And
that was his opening line, right? Mudiay, we're going to fix you.
He said he's going to fix him. I think Mudiay was a lottery pick for a reason. He was playing, making $1 million for a reason.
Yeah. Steffi, how are you feeling about Mudiay? Being as avid a Frank fan as you are, how are you feeling about Mudiay?
Yeah. I mean, he could stay, but
I guess
I want Frank to play more minutes.
He could stay, but
he could be the backup. Frank can start.
I'm trying to think, do I feel like he's going to come back this season? Because, the way the Knicks are talking is they want to hold on to him until, next season. But I feel like he's going to come back next year. No.
When do you think when do you think we might see him on the court?
After All-Star break.
Okay.
I feel like he can come back around that time.
For 2019, I just want KP to be healthy.
Yes,
healthy.
I know, right?
That's what I want, like completely healthy, because I can see how he's getting desperate.
Yeah.
But I just wish 2019 he doesn't rush it, and like he just comes back slowly and he's like healthy. That's all.
That's why half of me is like maybe he'll come back next season, but like half of me is like he'll come back after All-Star.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he'll be out there on the floor doing some contact, just to show people he's like inches closer and like full blown basketball next season.
I feel like he's dunking already. Like I feel like he's like, you know,
I want to see him play this season, and the reason I say that is I don't want him to sit out the entire season. Even if he only plays for like 5 minutes, I want to see. I want his feet to be on the court, with this current team. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of minutes. Could be a few minutes. Could be like March, even as far as March. But I don't want the entire season to go and he hasn't played at all.
Imagine Zion and KD.
Oh my God! Like, can we continue?
Kevin Knox.
I love it. Tell me more, Tiffany. Tell me more.
As always, thanks again for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way you'll know every time that we post a new video. And check out some of our other stuff.